Good morning, friends. Welcome to this session on common isolates. The last class, I was talking to you about common isolates, and I told you that it is an isolate, a simple idea that cannot become a subject by itself. When that particular idea is attached to a main class or a class number, then it becomes subject. The isolates are of two categories. One is common isolates and the so-called special isolates. Special isolates are the concepts, the ideas that are specifically designed to be used in a particular main class. They're very special to that particular main class. But unlike special isolates, we have a good number of common isolates that can be applied to, that can be added to any subject. You take any subject under the sky, these common isolates can be used for them. For example, you take a common isolate called dictionary. See, what is a common isolate? Dictionary. So this dictionary can be attached to any main class. Dictionary of physics, chemistry, biology, botany, zoology, Shakespeare, Kannadasan's works, law, history, library science, any subject you can make a dictionary. So dictionary is a common isolate. In the same way, we have encyclopedias, okay, and we have bibliographies. We have people, those who are experts in all the fields. We have biographies in chemistry, physics, biology, botany, zoology, all subjects. So the isolates which are common, which can be applied to all the main classes or any subject for the matter, they're called as common isolates. Dr. S. R. Ranganathan has classified all these common isolates into two major groups. One is ACI and other is PCI. So I was giving an explanation of ACI and PCI in the previous session. I think you all might have listened to it and enjoyed it. This session, let me get into the practical aspects of using these ACI and PCI and utilizing common isolates. See, all these isolates are listed on page number 2.5, part 2 of your quadrant classification. I think I showed you in the previous session. So these are the on-terrorizing common isolates. 1, 2, and 3. Some are applicable before space, some are applicable, 2 are applicable after space, and few are applicable after time. Fine. So let us see all these things one by one, maybe in less phased manner. Okay. One is A, bibliography. See, the word bibliography is a list of books available in a particular subject. That is what is called as bibliography. So what is the alphabet Ranganathan has recommended? He has recommended the use of small a to denote bibliography for a particular subject. So what is the formula that can be used? It's very, very simple. You take any subject plus ACA. You can just add a. There is no need for having any connecting symbol between the subject and the term a, because it's an ACI. ACIs don't require any connecting symbol. Fine. So what is the number for bibliography mathematics? So number for mathematics is B, and you're just going to add A to that. That's it. Over. This is bibliography mathematics. See, bibliography of literature. What is the number of literature? O. What is the number for bibliography? Small a. You're just attaching it to any subject, but there is no symbol between the class number and the number that denotes a particular common isolate. I think it's very, very simple. You take any subject under the sky. For example, there is a bibliography of rice. So you have prepared a list of publications, list of books available on the subject rice, bibliography of rice. What is the number for rice? You know very well, we have discussed in the previous classes. J381. This is the number for rice. So what is the bibliography of rice? You just go and add A. That's it. Over. Fine. So what is the number for Indian history? So number for Indian history is V44. What is the number for bibliography of Indian history? A list of books, list of documents and bibliography. So you just go and add a small A. That's it. So A stands for small bibliography. Okay. A stands for bibliography. It can be added to any subject. For example, you take this subject, bibliography of Tamil literature. So what is the number for Tamil literature? O stands for literature. 31 stands for Tamil. So Tamil literature. So I want to have a number for bibliography of Tamil literature. So subject number, you just going to add a small a. This becomes bibliography of Tamil literature. It's very, very simple. Fine. Okay. Okay, let me make it a little bigger. Yes, I think it will be clear to you now. Okay, here we have bibliography of Tamil poetry. Bibliography of Tamil poetry. What is the number for literature? O. What is the number for Tamil? 31. What is the number for poetry? 1. This is main class. This is P. This is P2. Fine. I think we learned all this in the previous sessions. Now, for this Tamil poetry, I have prepared a bibliography. So what is the number? You just go and add a small a. That becomes answer. It's very, very simple. Then bibliography of Kannadasan. See, many books are written about Kannadasan. Many books are written by Kannadasan. I am just going to prepare a list of all these works on and by Kannadasan. That is known as bibliography of Kannadasan. So I should frame a number for Kannadasan first. And then I can just go and add a small a. It's very simple. See, Kannadasan is a Tamil poet. So you have a O main class. 31 stands for Tamil. And 1 stands for poems. Maybe we are talking about the compilation of poems written by Kannadasan and other people, what they say about the poems written by Kannadasan. Fine. And what is the year of birth? 1924. That is converted into N24 using time isolates. So this is number for Kannadasan. Okay. O main class, P language, P2 form, P3 year of birth. So what now need? You are preparing a bibliography of Kannadasan. So what are you supposed to do? Once you form a number for Kannadasan, you just go and add a small a. That becomes bibliography of Kannadasan. Fine. I think it's very, very simple to understand. Let me go next concept. See, bibliography of documentation services in Indian universities. So you need to find out the number for bibliography. Go to page number 2.5. The number for bibliography is small a. Fine. What is this bibliography all about? So we are preparing a list of books or documents on documentation services in Indian universities. So I need to construct numbers for this particular topic. Number for documentation services, okay, 2:97 from library science. Universities, universal libraries 234. India 244. Okay, it's very simple. Fine. So now I need to have something called bibliography of documentation services in Indian universities. So 2342 stands for library science. 3 stands for universities. So 23 stands for university libraries. Fine. Then colon 97. This 97 stands for documentation services. So colon 97. Fine. And A stands for bibliography. As I told you, A stands for bibliography. So it's a bibliography of documentation services in universities. Where are they located? The universities are located in India. The number for India is 44. Fine. And in the first page I told you, you can just see here. See, bibliography is a common isolate. It is to be applied before space facet. That means before adding a space, you have to include A. A should not come after space. It should come before space as per the instruction given by Dr. S.R. Ranganathan. So all these common isolate numbers, whether it is A, F, K, M, whatever it may be, these numbers are to be written before you write a number for space. Number taken from geographical isolates. I think it's clear to you. So before space. With this idea, let me go back. So I should add A before space, not after space. So I am adding A, and after A, I can add space, no problem. So this is how we can construct number for this particular title, Bibliography of Documentation Services in Indian Universities. I think it's clear to you. That's about the bibliography. Let me move on to the next common isolate. The name of the isolate is table. See, we have a lot of table, engineering table, chemical tables. We prepare a lot of tables, Clark tables and all. No? So what is the digit used by Ranganathan to denote table? It is small letter D. D stands for table. It's very simple. Subject, whatever subject for which you want to have a table, subject plus D, small d. So engineering table, number for engineering is D, number for table is D. It is just like that added. There's no need for any connecting symbol because these are all anti-rising common isolates which don't require any connecting symbol. Then chemical table, E stands for chemistry, D stands for table, so that becomes chemical table. The same way, the alphabet small d can be added to any main class whenever you want to denote a concept that the form of the document what you have in your hand is a table. Fine. Yes. Then comes next common isolate called E, small e. It stands for formula. It stands for formula. Sometimes you have books on formulae, mathematics formula, chemistry formula, even library science classification formula. So you got a lot of formula books. Okay. When you receive such kind of books in your library, what is the formula you have? So it's a very, very simple formula. What is the formula? You have a subject plus small e to denote that is a formula book. For example, chemical formula. What is the number for chemistry? E stands for chemistry. What is the number for formula? Small e. So chemical formula. Fine. See, mathematics formula. What is the number of mathematics? B stands for mathematics. What is the number for formula? E stands for formula. That means mathematical formula. I have got a book that has got all the formula required for mathematics operations. Then comes formula of library classification. You can have a formula for library classification. What is the number for library classification? 2:51. 2 library signs, energy facet. So colon 51 stands for classification. For library classification, we have received a book that contains all the formula. So what is the answer? 2:51. This E, which stands for formula, is added. Fine. So bibliography, table, then formula. So these are all the common isolates that can be added to the any class number just like that without the need for any connecting symbol. That is what we have understood so far. Okay. Let me show you a few more examples. Next comes F. See, F stands for atlas. So whenever you want to construct a number from an atlas that you received, you can use this particular formula, F atlas. After F, you can have a place which is taken from geographical isolates, then put a comma, and then you can write the year in which the book was published. Fine. For example, you take the topic Atlas of India. Atlas of India. See, all the atlas study of cartography, they belong to geography main class. So I take geography as the main class. F stands for atlas. I just added. And this is not a world atlas. This is not a global atlas. This is an Indian atlas. What is the number for India? 44. So main class geography, I added the common isolate F to denote that there is an atlas. This atlas is about an India. So 44. Here you see, I have added the common isolate F before space. Please understand, because Ranganathan is strictly told that all those isolates are ACI before space. Before you add a number for space isolate, you should add this common isolate digit. The same way, if you receive a book like World Atlas, a book of World Atlas, what's the number? U stands for geography, F stands for atlas, 1 stands for world. This 1, okay, this 1, this 44, they're all taken from geographical isolates, space isolates. Fine. So F atlas can be used both to denote Indian atlas and world atlas, or atlas of any individual country, any individual continent, any individual place, state atlas, district atlas. You can have all these things, absolutely no problem. Fine. Okay. Then comes encyclopedia. See, Ranganathan has given only one digit called small k. This small k is to be used for two different purposes. One is encyclopedia and another is dictionary. Both to denote dictionary and encyclopedia, we have to use only the small letter k in colon classification. First, let us talk about encyclopedia. Whenever you want to construct a number for an encyclopedia, you need to make use of the alphabet small k in colon classification. This k has got a small formula. If you go to page number 2.5, you will understand. If you take k, let me go to the page number 1, I'll show you so that you'll get a clear idea of what is the formula it has got. You can see here, k encyclopedia, encyclopedia, k has got P and P2. Please understand, the common isolate k has got P and P2. The periodical M has got P, P2. Conference proceedings P has got P and P2. So you need to understand which is to be used as P and which is to be used as P2. That is, what is P and P2 for the common isolate encyclopedia. Fine. Okay. If you come back to this particular page, you can understand this very, very clearly. Please have a look at this particular example. Encyclopedia of Americana. Americana. Okay. There's an encyclopedia from America. So I have the small letter K. Okay. Then this 73 is a space isolate. Okay. This 73 is taken from geographical isolates. You go to space isolates, find out the number for America. It is 73. So 73 is a space isolate, but that is used as a personality for the common isolate K. Fine. Okay. Then comes, once P is over, let me go to P2. What is the P2? They say M33. That is nothing but the chronological device. That is year of publication of that particular encyclopedia. So this encyclopedia was published in the year 1833. So 1833 is written as M33. So this chronological device, this era publication is going to be used as P2 for encyclopedia. So before P2, you put a comma, then write M, then write 3, then write 3. So this is the number for Encyclopedia of Americana. You see here, no main class is there. So no main class. That is the beauty of this isolates. That is why Ranganathan has given P and P2 for a couple of common isolates which need not be attached to any main class. So encyclopedia is a separate subject. Okay. Of course, there is another thing called subject encyclopedias. I may tell you about it a bit later. So these are the general encyclopedias. The encyclopedias which do not talk about a particular subject, which do not provide contents on a particular subject. They provide information on many subjects. They are the general encyclopedias. They are not subject encyclopedias. They are all not subject encyclopedias. They are very, very general encyclopedias. So all the general encyclopedias are to be placed under K, the common isolate. I think it's clear to you. Let me show you another example. Okay, fine. What is the example here? Encyclopedia of Britannica. See, Britannica, Britannica. So Encyclopedia Britannica, it is an encyclopedia from England, which was published in 1768. So what is the number for encyclopedia? General encyclopedia K. This number has got P and P2. What is P? Geographical device. What is P2? Time isolate, chronological device. So first we should write P, which is nothing but geographical device. This encyclopedia was published in England. What is the number for England? 561. Because this is P. This does not need any connecting symbol. You can just write P. But before adding P2, you need to put a comma. Then you need to write P2. What is P2? Era publication. It was published in 1768. What is the number for 1768? You go time isolates, find out the number. That is L68. Fine. And this is how you construct number for general encyclopedias. So general encyclopedias will not be attached to any main class. They themselves will act a main class, and they'll have a P and they'll have a P2, all those things. I think it's clear to you how to construct a number for general encyclopedias. Fine. Okay. If you calm down, you can see here, you can have an encyclopedia for a specific subject also. Encyclopedia of library science, encyclopedia of chemistry, encyclopedia of pure sciences, encyclopedia of law. You can have the encyclopedia for any subject. How to construct number for subject encyclopedias? It's once again very, very easy. It says that subject, whatever subject for which you want to have an encyclopedia, subject plus you simply go and add small k, and that becomes a number for that particular subject encyclopedia. For example, encyclopedia of library science. What is the number for library science? 2. What is the number for encyclopedia? K. Just like that, go add. As you constructed the number for bibliography, table, formula, atlas. In the same way, you are just going to add this common isolate digit to any subject for which you have the encyclopedia with you. For example, law encyclopedia. What is the number for law? Z. What is the number for encyclopedia? Small k, without any connecting symbol, because it is a ACI, which does not require any connecting symbol. For example, you have an encyclopedia of maybe something like diseases. Encyclopedia of disease, L:4. This stands for disease. You know very well, L:4 stands for disease. Now I have an encyclopedia of diseases. What is the number for encyclopedia? K. Just go and add K, L:4K. That becomes encyclopedia of diseases. Fine. This is the formula I told you. K, when you are talking about general encyclopedias, K becomes an independent subject. So K, it has got P and P2. P is taken from geographical device and P2 is taken from chronological device, that is time isolates. Okay, I think it's clear to you. Fine. So I think so far we discussed about a few common isolates, maybe bibliography, atlas, table. Then we talked about encyclopedia. In encyclopedia, we talked about general encyclopedia and subject encyclopedias. Fine. I think yes. I think at this end of this particular small session, I will come back to you with the next set of common isolates in my next session. Thank you so much.